What's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome to episode 32 of the Crimson Championship Wrestling Series on TW9. I'm PT Savage, and of course we've got Max here, Matt here, and this is another big episode. Another Dominion in the books, and this is going to be huge.
Two Dominions.
Two Dominions, yeah, that's right. Holy. Of course. We got two series going on now, so I'm almost forgetting stuff. But yeah, two Dominions, and they are big, man. Obviously, Copeland, if you didn't watch last episode, Adam Copeland's here. He's going to be the new GM of CCW. And man, we got some big announcements here in this episode. We've got some big matches. And look, you guys know how CCW works by now, man. We're putting on bangers. We're putting on absolute classics. And man, I'm keen, dude. I'm so keen.
Sure, man. I think B2 will agree with this. I think our goal for the next sort of year in game is to start to make some money. I think that's our big goal now. So we've obviously got the talent, we've got the ratings, we're getting, that side of it done. The storylines are impeccable, but it's time to make some money. So I think that's the next year plan. It's not going to happen this show, I can tell you that. It's not going to happen this episode, the next one, the one after that. But hopefully soon we can make some money. But let's get into it, man. I'm so keen.
Let's go. Here we are with CCW Dominion episode 14 in front of 517 people in the compound, of course, as we kick off the show with the one, the only Adam Copeland. The lights with the arena, and Copeland steps onto the stage to a roar. And the crowd pops here in the compound, man. It's a legend. It's an icon. It's Adam Copeland, as he has the mic in hand. And he says, tonight, Dominion feels different. It feels bigger. It feels like a new chapter. And I want every single person here to understand something. I didn't come to CCW to sit behind a desk and shuffle paper. I came here to help lead this company into its next era. An era built on excellence, opportunity, and respect for the craft that we all love. I grew up studying this sport from all over the world. But there was one place, one culture that elevated professional wrestling into an art form. A place where fighting spirit isn't just a phrase. It's a way of life. A place where legends step into the ring that feel like sacred ground. And that is Japan. And the crowd, it's a respectful pop from the crowd here in the compound. As Copeland continues, he says, so tonight, as my first act as the GM, I'm proud, no, I'm honored to announce CCW's first ever event in Japan. A landmark moment for this company. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CCW Spirit of the Dragon. He says, Spirit of the Dragon will be a celebration of everything Japanese wrestling has given this industry. Discipline, innovation, brutality, beauty, and the unbreakable bond between performer and audience. And because this show means something, we are going all in. Every championship in CCW will be defended on that night. Every single one. No exceptions. Champions, consider this your notice. You walk into Japan with a target on your back, and you better be ready to fight for your legacy. Tonight marks the beginning of a new era, one defined by ambition, respect, and the belief that CCW can stand shoulder to shoulder with the very best in the world. I promise you this, Spirit of the Dragon will be a night people talk about for decades. As he lowers his voice, leaning into the hard cam, he says, CCW is entering Japan, not as tourists, but as warriors ready to honor the legacy of those who built this sport, and we will give them a show worthy of that legacy. Welcome to Dominion 14. Welcome to the new era. And get ready, because the dragon is awakening. Man.
Damn, Cope is here, and he's made changes already. A show in Japan, which in my opinion, probably long overdue.
Very long overdue.
But we're going to get it, and it's going to be in, I believe it's in November. Yeah, it is, November. Towards the end, so.
Right.
Yeah.
Great promo, 82 rated promo, great
Yeah.
announcement, and wow, Copeland's as a GM already delivering
Yeah, man.
here
Yeah. 100%. Callis
CCW.
made the right choice. Speaking of delivering, this next match is going to deliver, man. I just feel it. It's going to be good on paper. We got Sami Callihan taking on Christopher Daniels in our opening contest. And your winner, a surprise win here for Callihan. Distraction from crazy Mary Dobson of all people. Distracting Christopher Daniels. I don't know what the go is there. I do not know what the go is there. Hopefully we find out. Is it
Yeah.
random? Is it Dobson just being Dobson? I don't know. But Callahan defeating Christopher Daniels with a stretch muffler. 64 for Callahan and 57 for Daniels. Man, Callahan with a 64. This dude's on
Yeah,
the
look,
rise.
man, Sami Callihan probably was the biggest win of his CCW career thus far, and look, it's through the help of Mary Dobson, as we said. Look, it's a little strange, a little weird. Don't know why,
Crazy.
but a win is a win is a win, and a big win for Sami Callihan. Yeah, 66 rated matchup.
Yeah, 100%. We are then going to cut backstage to hear from some familiar faces.
Well, as we can see, we do see the Bullet Club. The familiar faces that Matt has said. The Bullet Club here, as Devitt says, another week, another body on the floor. Alex Shelley thought he had answers, but he learnt the same lesson everyone learns. You don't go toe to toe with the Bullet Club and walk out the same. I told the whole world I'd put him down, and I did exactly that. This is dominance. This is the standard. As Nick Jackson cuts in, he's grinning. He says, and speaking of standards, next week we get another reminder of why the Bullet Club runs this place. You want high stakes? You want world-class wrestling? You're getting it. As Matt Jackson then steps forward, adjusting his wrist tape, he says, Kota Ibushi, the golden star, the high flyer everybody wants to praise. He's good, no doubt. But next week, he's stepping in the ring with a young buck at the height of his game. As Nick Jackson, he steps in again. He says, Kota, you've never faced this Matt Jackson. Not the one who's been tearing through the roster. Not the one who's been dialed in, sharper than ever. As Matt Jackson smirks and says, next week isn't about proving myself. It's about reminding everyone that the Bullet Club doesn't just win. We outperform, outclass, and outshine. Kota, you're walking into a super kick storm. As Devitt steps back into frame as he's closing the promo here, he says, and when the smoke clears, when another name gets crossed off the list, the whole world will keep saying the same thing. Bullet Club is dominant as he throws up the too sweet as the camera fades. And the promo ends as the Bullet Club making another statement here.
Yeah, great promo, 68. I mean, the Bullet Club, like, they have been so solid. In my opinion, maybe haven't even touched their peak, haven't even touched. They're not, the tip of the iceberg, so they say. Like, this is just the tip of the iceberg. I see big things for the Bullet Club, man.
Sam.
68 rated promos, very, very good there. We now go into, man, one of the most exciting, I don't want to say, maybe exciting is the wrong word, but one of the most, exciting signings we've had recently. Walter is in action against Dragon Lee. And in a 67 rated match, Walter wins with the Powerbomb Symphony. Defeats Dragon Lee in 12 minutes, man. A 67 rated match, 63 for Walter and a 46 for Dragon Lee. This is a pretty good match. I can't lie.
It's a good match here. Walter showing his dominance here, defeating Dragon Lee. And good win for the man.
100%. It is
Love
now
to see it.
time for 3-on-3 women's action as I kick it over to BT.
Yeah, so we get some 6-woman tag team action here as a team of Natty Neihart, Mia Yim, and Athena defeat the team of Jesse McKay, Lufisto, and Selena in just over 10 minutes when Athena pinned Selena with the O-Face. 63 rated match here. 60 for Athena, 49 for Mia Yim, a 63 for Natty, 31 for Zelina, 49 for Lufisto, and 48 Jessie McKay, a medium off their game, but a decent match nonetheless.
Yeah.
And a good win for Natty, Miriam, and Athena for sure. Love that.
100%. We then go backstage as Copeland is standing in front of a banner for Spirit of the Dragon. And he the Spirit of the Dragon is not just another event for CCW. It's a showcase of the very best we have to offer. Presented on one of the most respected stages in the world. And if we're talking about excellence, we have to talk about the CCW Women's Championship. Io Shirai has been a phenomenal champion, innovative, fearless, and completely unmatched. But in Japan, on a night built on honor and legacy, she won't just be facing one challenger, she'll be facing two. At Spirit of the Dragon, Io Shirai will defend the CCW Women's Championship in a triple threat against two of the most dangerous and respected competitors on the planet, Kana and Awesome Kong. He steps forward and says 3 different styles, 3 different philosophies, 1 title. Io's speed and precision, Kana's ruthless technique, and Kong's overwhelming power. All colliding on a night that will redefine what championship wrestling looks like. Spirit of the Dragon deserves the match of this caliber, and these 3 women are going to deliver something unforgettable. Good luck to all of them, because none of them are walking into an easy night. That's true, man. What a promo at 83, and that is going to be a triple threat, man. That is going to be a great match.
Yeah, look, arguably, you could arguably say 3 of the best women here in CCW, man,
Yeah.
and they're going to battle it out for that women's title, Spirit of the Dragon in Japan. That's going to be a banger, man. That's going to be a great match.
It's exciting. Up next, we have... Up next, we have the man who lost his World Championship opportunity, Bully Ray, taking on Paul London. 2 fairly OGs when it comes to CCW, but they've never had a one-on-one match. So let's find out, man. Let's do it. 2 OGs.
2 OGs indeed, but the Bully Ray picks up the win against Paul London in just over 13 minutes with the Bubba Bomb in a 61 rated match. 51 for Bully and a 54 for Paul London. And Bully Ray recovering. As you said, he lost his world title opportunity, but picks back up the momentum with a win here over Paul London. And a solid match for these 2 men.
For sure. We then cut backstage to a pre-tape is probably the best way to put this. We'll hear from Kevin Steen. And Steen says, "You want honesty? You want the truth nobody else in the business has the guts to say? Fine. Professional wrestling is dying. It's been on life support for years, and every cheap pop, every cosplay hero, every soft-smiling, brand-friendly clown pretending to be a wrestler, they're the ones dragging it into the grave. But here's the part that really pisses me off. Here's the part that really pisses people off. I'm not here to save it. I'm not here to breathe life back into something that's already rotting. I'm here to finish the job. I'm here to be the one that pushes this so-called industry off the cliff. You don't fix a lame horse. You put the fucking horse down. I'm sick of the nostalgia acts. I'm sick of the fake tough guys. I'm sick of the shiny boots and the rehearsed smiles and the people backstage whispering about protecting the brand. I didn't come here to protect anything. I came here to break it, to tear it apart, to devour everything everybody else is too scared to touch. I am violence. I am the end of your storybook era. Every single person who steps in front of me, champion, legend, golden boy, golden lover, doesn't matter. You become another nail hammered into the coffin. This business built for itself. I'm not saving pro wrestling. I'm burying it. And anybody stupid enough to stand in my way, I'll bury you right beside it. He then shoves the camera as it causes the feed to flicker. 75 rated promo. Steen is here. Steen is back.
Steen is back.
Yeah, man, with a vengeance.
Yeah, look, Steen, obviously, he's had these feelings probably for a while, and he's letting them out, man.
Yeah, man. He's been different since he lost that belt, man.
Yeah, he has, man. crazy stuff here, man. I'm keen to see what Steen does, maybe to deliver his promise on trying to kill pro wrestling.
Yeah, man. I can't wait to see, though. I'll be honest. I can't wait to see. But it is now time for our main event. And if we remember back to Cemetery Gates, when Copeland came in, he said that Pete Dunne had a very special sort of moment for him and some wanted to give him some opportunity. Well, he's got a main event tonight, him taking on the gold standard, Shelton Benjamin.
In the 73 rated main event match here, we do see Pete Dunne picking up the huge win against Shelton Benjamin in almost 14 minutes here by submission. A 57 for Pete Dunne and a 62 for Shelton Benjamin. What a match, what a main event, and what a win for Pete Dunne.
That's huge.
As he continues to roll on with the momentum, he's been hot. He's been hot, man.
Pete Dunne is undefeated, correct? I will have to find out, but I believe Pete Dunne is undefeated.
Yeah, I mean, if he's not undefeated, he's probably only lost maybe 1 or 2 matches.
Yeah. We will, you know what, at the start of next Dominion, we will let you know, because I don't know. We finish up the show, we're on a 67, because we are going to, this is going to be a problem right now. The problem is we are in no shape to be increasing anything, just because money-wise. But still, we're increasing popularity. Still, a 67 is not a terrible show. I just want to point that out there. 67 is not a terrible show. It's not the standards we're used to, right? But this is okay for now. We finish up.
Until we get the money to upgrade and all that. We'll be all right with this for now.
For sure. 100%. Financial report. We actually made money.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
That surprises me. Okay. We are looking at maybe taping TV as well to make a little bit more money. We'll see. We don't know yet. We'll see. That's something BT and I will talk about. But damn, that is surprising. I did not expect that at all. As for popularity gain, we go up. Let's have a look. Up in the Mid-South, up in the Southwest, Puerto Rico, Hawaii, the Maritimes, Quebec, Saskatchewan. I can never say that. Yep. Alberta, Manitoba, British Columbia. I shouldn't have done it this way. Kansai up to a 50. Southern England going up Northern England. In the Midlands. This is a very good show, man. But I think we should kick over to the next Dominion. What do you think, my man?
I think so, man. Let's go. And we are here with CCW Dominion 15. Sorry for the technical difficulties on the last Dominion. That won't happen again. But of course, we're in the compound in front of 525 people as we kick off with our world champion in the ring, of course, Kenny Omega. As he says, there are places in this world that shape you. Places that just build a wrestler, they build a person. And for me, that place will always be Japan. Because this championship means the world to me, but defending it in Japan, walking into that ring in front of fans who watch me grow, who watch me stumble, who watch me rise, that's something deeper. That's something personal. Japan isn't just a stop on the calendar, it's home to some of the greatest matches of my life, some of the greatest moments of my career. Japan carved the best bout machine out of me. So when Spirit of the Dragon was announced, I didn't hesitate. I didn't flinch. I knew instantly that I wanted to defend the CCW World Championship on that night against whoever has the guts to stand across from me. Because for that stage, for that country, for the fans who lifted me up when I was nothing, I'm ready to give them another classic. One more night they'll never forget. And then suddenly, we got Adam Copeland's music. It hits. The crowd roars here in the compound. As, of course, Copeland, the GM, he walks down the ramp with mic in hand. And he says, Kenny, I believe every word you just said. And as GM, I want Spirit of the Dragon to be a night worthy of that passion, worthy of your history, worthy of Japan. But the CCW World Championship doesn't get handed challenges. They earn that shot. And we have two men who want it more than anything. So here's my announcement. Next week, we determine your opponent for Spirit of the Dragon. A number one contenders match. One night, no excuses. It will be Kota Ibushi versus Kenta. As the crowd pops there, Omega looking stunned but excited. As his eyes light up, Copeland says, and the winner goes on to face you, the best bout machine, the reigning CCW World Champion, on the biggest night in this company's history. Prepare yourself, Kenny, because either way, you're getting a war. As Omega lifts the belt high, and the camera catching both Copeland and Omega in frame as the segment fades out. And what an announcement from our GM here.
It's huge, man. It is huge. I mean, think on Kenny's side, right? He can either take on Kenta, who's new here. We don't know heaps about him. Obviously, we know about Kenta, but not in CCW a whole lot. Or he can take on his former tag partner, his former golden lover. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I mean, look, either way, we're bound to get a special match in Japan. Spirit of the Dragon, 83 rated promo there from the lads, so got to give props to them.
100%. Up next, it is time for an in-ring debut. And no, not Tommy Mercer. He is in the match, but I don't mean him. We've seen the vignette at Cemetery Gates. It is time to see Malachi Black in the ring. And in a 50 rated match, because they did not click. That means we're probably looking at like a 53-ish for Malachi, you reckon? Would you agree?
So definitely in the 50s for sure.
Yeah. So I'm not too mad about that at all. But yeah, we get a 48 from Malachi, 37 for Tommy Mercer. This is probably not the best way to introduce him. So I don't want to go too much into this, but he does win with the Black Mass. They didn't click, so we move forward. And BT, we move forward to a video.
And we do see a vignette here of Robert Roode. A bit of a change in Robert Roode. And we see he seems to be a bit glorious. Potentially here the return of Robert Roode here to CCW, man. It's been a hot minute. Since we've seen.
I think it makes sense, right? I mean, Callis is no longer really here all the time. You know, Robert Roode had his issues with Callis. I wonder what Roode's going to be like. I mean, I think he's going to be glorious.
Oh, he's definitely going to be glorious.
Small boost of psychology. That's huge. Let's go. The glorious one gimmick. Also, look at that mo, bro. We had to.
I was just about to point out the mo. It looks hot.
We had to. Up next, we have tag team action. So we'll get straight into that as Limitless Gold do defeat Mike Bennett and Matt Cross when Keith Lee pinned Matt Cross with a ground zero, 59 rated, 58 for Shelton, 49 for Keith Lee, 47 for Matt Cross. Pretty much it's the 49, 47, 48 respectively there. In-ring debut for Mike Bennett as well, who's going to be on the roster, probably in the lower card, to be honest. You're not going to ever look dominant, my friend. But a 59, not too bad. This show, we've kind of chilled out a little bit on the wrestling. Hopefully the main event will deliver. We also, as we know, have those production issues. So that's going to penalize our show a little bit as well. So something to keep in mind. This may not be the hottest show yet. I don't know.
Speaking of hot.
Hot, man. Last week's promo from Kevin Steen. Holy shit, what a promo that was. Someone didn't take too kindly to that though, BT.
No, someone did not take kindly. As we see Matt Hardy backstage at the compound, we see a fire in his eyes, a bit of passion coming from Matt Hardy here as he says, Kevin Steen says professional wrestling is dying. He says it's broken beyond repair. He says he's going to be the one to kill it. As Matt, he shakes his head and says, Kevin, you don't get to say that. You don't get to decide the fate of something that has given everything to so many of us. Professional wrestling saved me. It gave me purpose. It gave me a voice when I had nothing else. I have bled for it. I have sacrificed years of my life for it. This ring, this business, is not a corpse waiting to be buried. It's a living, breathing force built on passion, pain, and perseverance. You want to tear it down because you're angry, because you're bitter, because you see flaws and decide it deserves to die. But you don't understand something, Kevin. Wrestling doesn't belong to you. It belongs to every fan who believed, every wrestler who got back up when they couldn't stand anymore. As Hardy taps his chest, he says, "It lives right here." You can't kill professional wrestling. You can't bury it. And you sure as hell can't erase its soul. Because as long as there's people like me who love it, who fight for it, it survives. And neither do I fade away, neither do I quit, neither do I die. Matt Hardy will not die.
Yeah.
Wow.
These two, man. These two. Cutting some banger promos. I don't think, like, I'm going to say it, man. Steen for promo of the year. I'm not going to lie. That promo last week was insane. But, man, Matt Hardy clapping back. You know what I mean?
Oh, he's clapping back, and, this is definitely not the end. It's only the beginning, obviously Hardy and Steen, they're going to have issues, man. And
Oh, you can see it. You can see it. The guy wants to tear it all down, and the guy who loves wrestling, he could slam a tornado, all of that. Up next, Alex Shelley in action against Timothy Thatcher, 1-on-1. Both men probably looking for a win, I'm not going to lie. Thatcher hasn't been around as much. Shelley has lost some big matches that he needed to win. In a 57 rated match, ooh, that's a bit stinky, I'm not going to lie. I thought Shelley might have done better than a 54, but Shelley does defeat Timothy Thatcher with a shell shock. I thought Shelley would have done a bit better, man.
Yeah, I thought he would have had a little bit of a better performance.
Did he phone it in?
Good win.
Did he phone it in? Penalised for physical condition? Okay, and low morale, I guess.
Low morale. Yeah.
That's fair. But a 57, we'll take it. Up next, man, this match has been... it's needed to happen. It is needed to happen since he got taken out. Rob Van Dam has challenged Jacob Fatu. Armando has accepted on behalf of Fatu. So up next is Jacob Fatu taking on Rob Van Dam.
In a 50 rated match, we do see Jacob Fatu picking up the win against Rob Van Dam in just over 13 minutes with the Samoan drop. 35 for Fatu and a 47 for RVD. And a great win for Jacob Fatu.
Yeah. He needed that because I feel like since Ashes to Ashes, he hasn't done a lot. I feel like, you know what I mean? I feel like it's been a bit rough for him. So, not rough, but, he didn't get the big win we thought he might get,
It's kind of been lost in the shuffle.
Yeah, I hate to say it, man.
It's definitely a momentum builder for Fatu.
100%. Up next, the GM's back. The GM has come back out and he says, Adam Cole, get out of here right now. The crowd reacts, what? We haven't seen Cole for a while, you know what I mean? He's injured. Cole comes out to the ramp. Just at the ramp, he stops at the ramp, and so Copeland says, I can't say Adam here because you won't know who I'm talking about. Copeland says, don't say a word yet because what I'm about to tell you changes everything. I spent the last week talking with the CCW medical team. I've gone through every report, every scan, every update on your condition. And despite what you've been telling the world, despite the drama, the excuses, and the pleas for time, the truth is simple. Adam Cole, you are medically cleared to compete at Spirit of the Dragon. The crowd erupts as Cole's eyes sort of widen. So that means no more running, no more manipulation, no more using that arm as a shield. As Spirit of the Dragon, you will defend that CCW No Limits title. But as for who you're facing, that's not in your hands. That's not in Don Callis' hands. That decision gets made in this ring by the competitors who earn it. In 2 weeks' time, we are holding a triple threat number one contenders match. 3 men, 3 very different threats, and only one walks out with a ticket to Japan. Those 3 men, Akira Tozawa, Adam Page, and Sami Callihan. You have Tozawa's speed, Page's power, and Callahan's chaos. They will fight. They will leave everything they have in the ring, and the winner will go on to the Spirit of the Dragon for a shot at your championship. So start preparing, Adam, because whether it's the heart of Tozawa, the grit of Adam Page, or the unhinged brutality of Sami Callihan, one of them is coming for you. And this time, you don't get to hide behind a 6 certificate. At Spirit of the Dragon, you defend the title, no excuses. Drops the mic, walks away. Adam Cole doesn't say a word, by the way. He does not say a word. A 77 rated promo. Adam Cole's cleared, man. This is great news for wrestling. I'm not going to lie to you.
This is great news for CCW. Great news for the business.
Great news for one of those 3 men.
100%. Shout out to all 3 Adams mentioned in that segment. I mean,
it's like a AAA battery.
Oh, shit. 77 rated promo there.
For sure. It is now time for the main event, BT. I'm going to let you take this one away. We heard about it last week. Kota Ibushi taking on Matt Jackson. Let's get into it.
And in the 75 rated main event, we do see Kota Ibushi picking up the win against Matt Jackson in almost 17 minutes with the Golden Star Powerbomb. Man, holy crap. I mean, a 77 for Ibushi and an 85 for Mr. Matt Jackson. But then after the match, we do see Prince Devitt attacking Ibushi. I mean, they have their issues, man. They've had their issues. And Devitt clearly
he's not over
feels some resentment towards Mr. Ibushi. And but a great main event nonetheless. And what a way to end Dominion 15.
Yeah, look, this was definitely the best match on the card, no doubt. This is a pretty solid Dominion, man. This is a perfect TV Dominion. Oh, sorry, perfect. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, bro. Anyway, 75. We finish up on a 65. I'm happy with that, man. I actually thought it could have been lower than that.
No, we're definitely happy with that.
We'll take a 65 here. Obviously, this hurts us. And, you got to look at our rivals now. Our rivals are like NXT, TNA, WWE, New Japan. Like, we're in the top 10 of companies. Like, it's not easy for us now, you know what I mean? But we finish up the show. Financially, we made $8,000. Just about. That's kind of huge, man.
Look at that. Broadcast revenue, nice.
Yeah, that's huge. That's huge.
Ticket sales. And solid match.
Merch doing okay. Show costs. Dude, this is big. This is big. As for popularity, we don't really go up anywhere. We go up in Centro and we go up in Australia. I would love to do an event in Australia at some point, but sitting at a 7 is not going to get us there very quickly. You know what I mean?
No,
but
certainly not.
That concludes this episode, man. I appreciate everything. Sorry for the technical difficulties in the first one, but we made it work the best we could, with the screenshots and whatnot. So I do appreciate it. But, man, I'll let you take it away. This has been a banger where we're starting to get up in some pops, man. We hit a 50 in Japan in this episode.
Exactly. We're moving on up. Anyone who's still stuck around to this point in the episode, we do appreciate you a lot. If you liked the video, hit like, of course. Comment down below your thoughts on the episode as we are building towards Spirit of the Dragon, man. Big show in Japan. Huge stakes, huge ramifications, huge business. And share this, of course, with the TW community. Give it some love. And if you're new, of course, subscribe to the Max Man channel for more TW content. And tune into our other series as well, of course. Sort of new Titanic Pro Wrestling Paradox. There we go, current day save. And until next time, I'm BT Savage. This is Max and Matt, and we'll see you in the next episode of Crimson Championship Wrestling.